Well, hello guys, this is Marsha Lynn Hudson, your social media and branding strategist, and welcome back to my Say Yes to Success branding YouTube channel. And as you know, we give tips and strategies and tools on this channel to help you brand and build and grow your business online, and we also help you with content creation. And if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. I hope you will subscribe. I put up videos once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, but continuously I'm putting up videos with branding, content creation, things like that, and I hope that these tips and tools and strategies are helping you. So give us a thumbs up, be sure and subscribe and hit that notification button, and every time I put a video up you will get notified. So don't forget, I have created my free course called The 3 C's of Social Media Success, and I'm very excited about that course, and you can go there and take that course online in the comfort of your own home. I have 7 lessons on that course. Get you some tea, get some paper, get your glass of wine or whatever, and sit down and learn about the 3 C's of social media success. And you can find that free course on my website at marshalynhudson.com. So today I want to do my Q&A video. Pretty much I've been finding out that people really like my Q&A, and as you know, on my channel I kind of like to keep things real, let you know what I do as a solopreneur, entrepreneur. So I did a little survey and I asked people a few questions, and today I have 3 questions that I want to share and answer with you based on what I do as a social media strategist and a branding strategist and a photographer and the things that I do. So let's get started. So one question I have here is, I ask people, what struggles do you have with social media? And so many people answered they don't know what to post. Of course, you know, there's some other struggles, but I like to tell people, if you're having a hard time with knowing what to post on social media, try some weekly themes. For example, what I do is I use weekly themes. For instance, you can post to your sites on Mondays. You can do Monday motivation, and what that entails is you can find a nice graphic or motivational quote, maybe from a certain site or Google. You can post it on your social media, put a few words with it, put a few hashtags, hashtag motivational Monday, and that is a great post for a Monday. Another thing that I do is I use Tuesday tips. So you can do a tip of the week from your industry where you give people a certain tip. For instance, I work with a lot of real estate professionals. Let's say you want to give a tip on how to decorate your home for spring. So you can do Tuesday tips. So these themes really help. I like Wednesday wisdom. You can give some wisdom, some advice. You can do Thursday thought for the day, even something like this Q&A. So when you're struggling with what to post, just think of themes. Okay, you can use images in your posts, infographics in your posts. You can use GIFs in your post, you know, the little moving items. You can put tips in your post, 3 tips for something. So I like to say, plan your week the weekend before. Maybe you're going to post 3 days out of the week, and you're going to post maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, plan it. Maybe you're going to do a Q&A one day. Maybe you're going to do tips from your industry. Maybe you're going to do motivational Monday. And so that way you have a schedule of what to post. So if you're looking for more ideas on content creation, be sure and see my full video on how to become a content creator. And it is here on my site. And make sure that you are making a schedule, making a plan, and being consistent with that. So I have a second question here. What would be one thing you would want to learn dealing with social media for your business? And what I had as far as an answer, people were like, one thing I would want to learn is, how do I grow my followers? What if I have a small amount of followers? How do I grow my followers? So I like to say this is not something that can happen really fast, and you could just celebrate the small wins. Let's say you're just setting up a Twitter account, and the more you follow people, they will follow you back. But putting up good content will grow your following. Putting up educational information will grow your following. Being consistent will grow your following. So you may start a social site and you have 20 followers. Then next week you have 30. Then the next week you have 40. You build your followers through being consistent and putting up really good content. That is the best way to build your followers. 1 week at a time. Don't worry if you don't have 100 or 200 or 1,000 followers. Celebrate the small wins. When you get 3 followers, that's a great win. 5 followers, 10 followers. So that's my advice for growing your business online. And the third one I have today is a fill in the blank. And I said, if I blank, I would be successful at social media. So one answer that I really liked, I'm going to read it, is if I could carve out time for my busy schedule, I could be successful at social media. So what I found from that fill in the blank is they think they can be successful because they can create content, they can post, but if they can find time and carve in that time from their busy schedule, they could be successful. So for me, I do understand that. You're busy, I'm busy, we do a few things, we wear a lot of hats, but what has worked best for me is to actually carve out time and make that time, whereas it's like a client to me. So if I'm deciding that I'm going to make a video like this one on a Wednesday, and I'm going to do it between 11 and 11:30, I'm going to carve out that time. I just act like I have a client from 11 to 11:30, and I don't let anything else get in the way of that time. Now what you need to do is figure out a time during the week that's good for you. Maybe it's a Saturday evening, or maybe it's a Sunday afternoon, or maybe it's a Thursday evening. But I like to say, if you can carve out 30 minutes to an hour once a week, you can have your entire social media strategy down pat. So carve out the time. Don't let anything else take up that time. You have to put the time in your schedule like it is a client, or like it is something you have to do. Like maybe you put in your workout time, or maybe you put in your grocery time. Things that you actually have to do each week, you put the time in for that. It's the same for social media, so you can carve out the time. So I hope these 3 questions have been helpful to you. I hope you've gotten a little information from my Q&A, and I like the Q&A, so I'm going to be doing Q&A as I continue to survey my clients, survey the people who come to my workshops, asking them what kind of problems you're having with social media, branding, content creation, and how can I help you as a social media strategist. Well, I'm Marsha Lynn Hudson, your social media and branding strategist. I hope that you join me in saying yes to branding success.